Welcome back to CNN Business Traveller. Most passengers would recoil in horror at the idea of spending a moment longer in an airport or making extra trips. But the real frequent flyer and road warrior knows that this is a necessary evil if you want to earn free trips. Sometimes you get to the end of the year and you haven't got enough miles for your elite status renewal. Then emergency measures come into effect. A crisis needs to be averted. There's only one thing to do. Take extra trips. Make new journeys. Go on a mileage run, as Morgan Neal now explains.
It's the journey that counts, not the destination. The mantra of mileage millionaires getting ready for a one-day journey that's set to make them 15,000 miles richer.
There's a bunch of flyer talkers got together and says, you know, we got some tough economic times. Let's go out and support the airline industry. Let's get people flying again.
Fanatical about flying, mad about miles, the Star Alliance Mega-Do, organized by members of Flyer Talk, is a mileage run with a bonus.
It's now 5 o'clock in the morning. As you can see, everyone is here pretty enthusiastic about getting on the flight. And speaking of the flight, take a look at the plane. So this is the flight they've chartered, the plane they've chartered for today. And if you can read down the side, it says, Wir leben fliegen, which is very appropriate in this case. It means we love to fly.
You certainly have to love flying to endure this grueling one-day itinerary. Frankfurt, Oslo, Oslo, Toulouse, and then back again to Frankfurt. Today, the passengers are in charge. And with luxury travel under threat, they've decided to celebrate in style.
So we now completed the first leg of the trip, which was from Frankfurt to Oslo. And if there was any doubt that we've arrived in Norway, well, here you have it, snow everywhere.
It's famous for its fjords and mountains, but all they will see of Norway is another runway and another lounge. Still, they're not in search of a golden moment, but a platinum card.
Because we travel so much, the extra luxuries, I guess you could call it, of lounges and upgrades to first class or business class was an important element. When you spend, 7 or 8 trips a month, you like those creature comforts. And as air travel gets more and more disrupted by security checks and this and that, you really have to have that to survive.
This is no ordinary mileage run. Airline executives jumped on board the event to find out what their most valued customers have to say.
The idea isn't just for passengers to tell the airlines what they'd like to see more of. It's also for the airline to let the passengers know what it's like to be in here. And that's why they're over there.
In Lufthansa's training school, they learn how to serve. And then back on board, they take to the trolleys. 11 a.m. and it's leg 2 of the trip.
So first we went from Frankfurt to Oslo, and now from Oslo to Toulouse. You can see everybody getting off the plane, 10,000 miles richer.
It's a game to play within the rules, but go by the axiom that he who dies with the most miles wins. I mean, we want to collect that stuff. Some people collect rubber bands. Some people collect paper clips. Frankly, we just collect frequent flyer miles. And during that process, we also collect our dreams.